Hello and welcome to Move the Line Prop Drop Show, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm Ryan Noonan, back with my friends Connor Allen, John Hyslop, to talk about the best way, the most profitable way to bet on NFL football. That is through player props. We are here, Week 10, live, 3 p.m. Eastern, every Friday on the 4for4 Bets YouTube channel. You can also find the Move the Line wherever you listen to podcasts. We're going to talk about player props today. We're going to take your questions. So if you're hanging out with us now on YouTube, we appreciate that. Jump in the chat. Let us know what your favorite prop look is for Week 10. You want our thoughts on the play. You want to contribute to the inevitable winning ticket, our millionaire ticket, which we're going to take down. We want to wait. We give the books solid 9-week warning that we're coming. We are now we're back half of the season, considering playoffs and everything, kind of at the halfway point. So we primed them up a little bit. Books think that they're good, and now we're just going to absolutely destroy them with our millionaire parlay at some point here in the coming weeks. Why not this week here? Joining me, as always, Connor Allen. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go ahead here and just say that I'm having my best season of props ever, and I think it's because of you guys. So it's because of you guys and
I'd agree.
The team that we have 4for4, talking with, Monotone, talking with Jake, talking with you guys every week. Just having by far my best season, already up 20 units, hitting over 60% of my props. I mean, life is good right now. The accounts are looking good, going out to some nice dinners again. After the whole draft fiasco, we're back. Like, I'm back on my feet. I feel good again.
Back living life. As always, same thing for our guy, John Hyslop. What's up, buddy?
Living the dream, man. Yeah, Connor, sometimes it's like the draft for you. You got to take a beating, and it just makes you stronger. You know what I mean? Any boxer will tell you want to get your ass kicked early, then come back. Like, they probably say that. Makes sense.
Yep. It's about about how you get back up, something like that, not about how hard you hit, hit.
All that. It's all deadly.
One of those things, right?
Saw it on bumper sticker once. It's legit.
Yeah. Coexist / once it's not about you're gonna get knocked down, it's about how you get up.
Like that's one too, probably.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
See, your mic got knocked down, now your mic stood back up.
Yep.
Classy guy.
Yeah, that's how boxers tell you.
Just be my voice.
Punch drunk.
I think we're all sick.
Yeah.
No, I feel great. You guys sound like you're sick, but I'll be
I'm sick for sure. Yeah, but definitely
both
your
of
mic.
you sound like you're definitely on your flu game, so that's big. Jordan worked for him.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that game.
I'm right. Trying a little Theraflu earlier. I get the Dayquil. Tried straight up Sudafed, so it's almost a little whack-a-mole to see what works. Just trying a little bit of all of it so far. We'll figure it out.
You tried pot?
I tried every night.
That works. No, that makes you forget that you're sick. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Well, still sick, but still trying it just in case. So, you never know. What are you gonna do?
Hey, whatever works, dude. You know what I mean? It's tough to get pot down at the grocery store, though. You know what I'm saying? So, you might go with Theraflu. Benadryl at night is always good. Take twice as much as they tell you on the can or the bottle. That always helps. Yep.
Well,
tricks you learn, dude.
Dad life doesn't work super well for Benadryl or for NyQuil. I got to get up and be ready to hit the ground running. At 7 a.m. So that doesn't work. That's the one time I am envious of Connor. He's coffee.
Yeah,
coffee and weed. Those are
coffee, caffeine, and Benadryl, baby.
Yeah, staples in my life. I wouldn't even know how to function without.
Maybe some alcohol. I got all the. If you need anything, let me know.
Okay, I got a guy.
Yeah, I'll help you out. Got me this far.
Absolutely love it. Good start to the show. Want to remind folks, 2 episodes of Move Line each week. This is obviously prop drop. You want to get more game previews, sides and totals. Connor and I have been spending more time in the futures market, which I think is important at this time of year. You get some nice numbers on some stuff and very reactional market, especially in the back half of the season. That's the Wednesday show. That's 3 p.m. Eastern on this YouTube channel, 4for4 Bets. Also, wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find the Move Line podcast. Right now, you want to scoop up the betting subscription. Again, still running this insane promo via our partners over at Rebet. Rebet is a sweepstakes app where you can bet, do all sorts of different things. They've allowed you to get access to both what we do at 4for4 and Slops Dub Club. Download Rebet, use promo code HIGHSLOP. buy $10 of rebet cash, which is literally just $10 that you can use on the site to make bets that we're going to give you here today on the wash. With that $10 deposit on rebet using promo code HighSlop, you're going to get a month of Slops Dub Club. And you're going to get a month of 4 for 4, all the access to everything that we have on the site, all that for just that $10. No additional costs. It's like $100 value in terms of like actual dollars. We think it's valued at much more than that. Again, it gives you access to, just dipping your toes in the water. What's going on at 4 for 4? What is Slops Dub Club like? For just $10, you get it for the rest of the season. So, or, for a month, which is, going to take you into, December. Then you can come back for the rest of the season with cheap deals and all that different stuff. So again, check it out. Let us know if you have any questions. We'll love to help you out there. Again, promo code HighSlop when you download Rebet.
It's the cheat code to life, dude. You know what I mean? I was watching CNBC today and they were talking about that.
Yeah, the HighSlop deal. It's a good deal, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I saw Jim Cramer
in the stock market.
Yeah, Mad Money. We made it on Mad Money. Right?
Yeah, he's talking about it last week.
They're talking about that. I think. I don't know.
It's a bonkers kind of deal. Other really cool stuff happening too. And this sweepstakes, like Rebet's there. We're kind of moving in this like new atmosphere of books and places you can get down, and really excited about what we have coming up here and a new partner with Pick6. You've probably heard of Profit Exchange at some point in the last handful of years. They unfortunately were just kind of left to, with different regulation things. They were kind of stuck in limited access. Now we have Pick6 in 40 states, Connor, 42 states. It is peer-to-peer, which is the future, right? Like no limits, no books taking a huge chunk of money. You want to bet on something, you want to take the other side of it, you can post something, people can scoop it up. You want to tell people a little bit more about Pick6 and some of the stuff we're going to have coming up.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll be talking about their lines. I mean, it's just like, it's pretty exciting. Like it's something that we're just going to reference regardless, because it's in 42 states. So like you guys can bet on it, and the lines are better. They'll have props. They have like a solo trader, they were telling us, that just like posts all of his own stuff and doesn't copy things. So you know what that means. It's just ripe for picking on everything. Yeah, which is
bury that guy, dude.
Yeah. This guy's going to be without a job here pretty soon.
Poor bastard.
Man. So I'm excited. We're going to cite them, throughout the show, and I think our Wednesday show as well. And whenever props are posted, we'll probably post it in our Discord. So pretty excited about that.
Yeah, and if you like to bet like sides and totals too, and we were talking about getting significantly better prices than anything that you could find out there. And again, no limits because it's peer-to-peer, right? You're not actually, they don't care if you win or lose on Pick6 because the losers pay the winners basically, right? Like, you're not having to worry about actually like raking the house there. And they don't give a rip if you are doing so, because all you're doing is trying to get liquidity from other people in the marketplace. So really excited to have peer-to-peer becoming more mainstream. It really is the future, especially when we get into props where, and you kind of try to scale up a little bit, you could run into some limitations in terms of how much you can get down. Peer-to-peer stuff is a way to work around that. So really excited and look for that here on all of our shows here coming and moving forward.
They should use that as their slogan, bro. Where the losers pay the winners, like God intended.
Yeah, put on a shirt, put on a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Pay me, loser.
Yeah. Right? I mean, so much better than any other alternative. So
that's the way life should be.
Totally. So if you're not, again, it's 42 states. You can go to Pick6, download Pick6 wherever you download apps. They have a web page as well if you like to do web browsers as well. Unless you have any questions, mess around with it. It is awesome. Money lines, spreads. Again, you'll probably a little bit later to release props, but I know they're doing more on the NBA side already, and we'll probably see a window here where Friday, Saturday releases on the prop side. We'll see how that scales up here, but pretty excited about that. Questions, let us know. All right, gentlemen, week 10, no stale bread, all live lines, things that we can bet on right now. Connor, the floor is yours. First play, week 10.
Yep, firing away here. Shout out to the former hashtag intern Jake, no longer an intern anymore. I think he's leading our NBA product. So just hashtag Jake. I'm playing Cortland Sutton under 50.5 receiving yards. we saw Cortland Sutton pop off the last 2 weeks against a bunch of jabronis. We're talking about the Bengals. We're talking about the Ravens. We're talking about the Panthers. Prior to this, he was lined in like the low 40s. He was like kind of struggling. Seemed like a bad fit for the offense. Now faces the Chiefs. Much tougher matchup here. The Chiefs blitz a ton. Sutton sees a massive reduction in targets then. They also have a lot of too high safeties. He's not been good against that either. 34% less yards per route run. So it's one of those things where I think that we're just basically selling high on this. Like, it's like we've seen Sutton pop off the last 2 weeks, and I'm just not buying it. Like, I just think that he was playing against, we were playing in the secondary. So, I'm not too worried about this against a real good Kansas City Chiefs team. He'll probably have maybe a couple targets, maybe 5-6, but Bo Nix, it's going to go back to those like 6-yard A-dot throws. And so it's going to take a lot of catches for Sutton to get to 50 something.
I mean, I actually saw, I don't want to say he got like violently ill or even a little bit ill, because he's feeling good in relation to our team, but like
not anymore.
He literally turned away and like shook his head.
Yeah.
So I don't think Slop liked it or really heard any of the analysis there.
All right, so I hate unders, but I think he's right. All right, here's the thing. You can't listen to me about this because I have already feelings about this, because last week I had Nick's 225 plus passing yards and he threw for 223.
Oh,
so I'm kind of mad at the whole Denver Broncos offense, the organization, city of Denver, really, the entire state of Colorado.
Yeah, Walmart, for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with those guys, and I hope this guy does go under.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's a revenge
literally.
game for us, not for them.
Literally, I mean, under in his receiving.
Thank you for clarifying.
You never know, man. You never know.
I hope all of Walmart goes under. That's basically what just Slop said. He has a vendetta against the Walmart family or whatever.
The whole thing, dude. Like, just 2 more yards. Like, really? You couldn't get 2 more. Against the Ravens. You saw their pass defense last night. Literally looked like they had 10 men on the field all night. Like
the unrealized prayer yards to Troy Franklin were rough. There were multiple like deep in zone attempts to Troy Franklin where I was trying to cook that under 2.5, 40 plus for 33 to 1 hit, and it didn't happen. And I didn't know you only needed 2 more yards, so now I'm even more mad.
Yeah, that was unbelievable, bro. That was unreal. It actually led to a losing rage bet. And so I don't even I shouldn't even have to pay that. But I did, because I pay all, but I shouldn't have to. FanDuel should have been like, I know what happened. Yeah, we're gonna let you slide with this. We'll just go ahead and just delete that bet, because you weren't in your right mind.
Yeah, as a tilt bet.
Yeah.
What's cool is if you're a VIP, they'll basically do that because they'll just give you free money. So if you lose enough money, they might actually do that. But it's Slop, you're too good. So that's the issue, is that they don't help you out. They're like, you know what? Even if you hit the mistake button, they're taking it.
Yeah, screw that guy. I get it. I do the same thing. I wouldn't even let me play there if I were them. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. I'd be like, nah, man, you're good.
Yeah. Hey, shout out Prophet X. Again,
I'll have to go play there.
I play over there.
Beat on that guy a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. All their.
You said they have NBA right now?
Mm-hmm.
They do. They got NBA props up too right now.
Go over there and see what's going on. First quarter?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I think so.
But
I'll roll
I
those
don't know.
guys.
I think they might.
Yeah, it's all about first quarter, dude. First quarter points.
Really?
First half. See, for first half game stuff, it looks like props.
Any player props first quarter?
Just full game player props. It looks
Hats off to any book that gives me first quarter play. Like, that is, you guys are crazy. Come on.
But here's the deal. I think you can request it, Connor. Is that correct? I believe that's the situation. Is you can go out and request it, post something up there, and then they'll line it and see if you can get someone to grab the other side.
We can also just like call in some favors and be like, hey, can you guys post first quarter props? And they'll be like, sure, So
we know
good people over there. Yeah. So if they don't have it, then we can ask, and I'm sure we can figure something out.
Yeah. True.
We'll find out.
Listen, Greg.
I hate those comments. Like, shut up. Let's go somewhere. Go fly a kite. Get a new hobby. Go pick up a flute.
Yeah, we kind of do the show for you, but we also kind of do the show for us. Okay, like
you
just want us to turn on the mics and the cameras, and just like instantly Connor comes on, starts talking about Cortland Sutton. No,
make me laugh, clown. That's the deal. Those kind of vibes. You know what I mean? Make me a bicycle.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging out, Greg. Now it's time
thanks,
for
Greg.
Slop's first prop
I'm gonna take an under just because of that. No, I'm just joking. What was I gonna say? Dance first, monkeys. That's awesome. How about George Kittle, 60 plus receiving yards, plus 105 at ESPN bet.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be honest with you, I hope that's still there. It probably is. There's no way that already moved. But they're getting everybody back, like Debo and what's his face? CMC. Who's the other guy? Jennings. They're getting those guys back. They're not really back though. You know what I mean? They're just like borderline back. This is your last week to go on Kittle. He's got the perfect opponent in the Bucks. They give it up literally to every tight end they've ever seen. They give it to receivers too in their defense. It's not just tight ends. But I think there's only been 2 teams in the entire NFL that have given up more receiving yards to tight ends this season than the Bucks. That's 2. That's it. There's a lot of teams out there, and only 2 of them. I think one of them is like the Ravens. They played like way more games too, so that shouldn't even count. But yeah, it's Kittle time. He's done this, I think, in 3 of the last 4 games. I think that the Bucks are going to be able to keep up with them, a little bit, or at least make it a 4-quarter game. We'll put it that way. So I don't know. It just seems too easy.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. We got in some soft Devo openers, Connor, but I think Slop's kind of right though. I mean, those guys are back, but in terms of like full workload, 100% let loose, probably not as much. And Caleb could cook. It's a great matchup.
Yeah, that's why I didn't release Debo at the current price, is because I don't know how healthy he is, number one. I don't know how healthy Juwan Jennings is. George Kittle, I feel pretty good about.
He's healthy.
Yeah. I mean, they allowed the Bucks allowed 100 to Travis Kelce last week. They allowed Kyle
91 to Pitts.
And 88 twice. So you're talking about twice they allowed Kyle Pitts to have his best game of the season, basically, which is saying a lot because Kyle Pitts, we're pretty sure he sucks at this point. Or is just
he's big. He's an athlete.
Yeah,
so there's that.
Yeah, he's there.
So early in the season, the Bucks were rotating second linebacker next to Levante David. They have KJ Britt, early down thumper, and they had Servassier Dennis was their coverage linebacker. Servassier Dennis, great fucking name, by the way. He got hurt. He's on the IR. But as soon as he did, like, teams are going after KJ Britt in coverage. And I think this is like part of it. You just see like a liability to defend at all. So kind of an opening in the middle. And that's what's happening.
You could have given me 25 guesses to spell it. Servassier, and so my guess was Cervasioe.
Yeah, no,
not even close. It's like literally like Sir, Sirvocea. Yeah, that is a name. I did not know that this player was, existent. So that's awesome. I'm excited now. Servassier.
How do you pronounce it?
Yeah, Servassier Dennis.
Kind of the ladies' man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Servassier, but
yeah.
No, but
he's like is he knighted or
he should be knighted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll knight him when he comes back, so they can take KJ Britt off the field.
Yeah, I mean, 60 plus is what I got yesterday. So I mean, it could be 58 now, 58 and a half. I'm not sure, but dude, I'll be honest with you. You could go 100 plus. I mean, and it's gonna be in the millie. That's gonna be my recommendation. 100 plus, just because I think that this is just a Kittle game, and they're gonna go away soon as those guys start coming back. You know how it goes with the 49ers. It's tough to. Which game is it? Well, this is Kittle. You know what I'm saying? Like this is him. It's going to be his game.
Let's see. 60 plus, 108 on FanDuel, 70 plus 142 on FanDuel. Just like the best number.
That's good.
Yeah. Out to 2-1 to 80 plus.
It's all deadly. You know what I'm saying? Just start hitting buttons. Just pull his name up on FanDuel and just start hitting buttons on the overside.
Yeah. Yep.
Like a kid getting in an elevator.
I think that's the best bet I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean, no need to be dramatic, but I mean,
not to be dramatic.
Yeah.
But
if you've seen a better one, you probably don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember. They don't get this good.
I feel like we're just gonna have an alpha week. So I know
he's an alpha.
I have a couple. That's definitely an alphabet.
Let's go.
I got more alphas, and Connor has another alpha that I'm in on with him too. I didn't know how to go about it. I want to get some access to Jets passing game this week because I think I see pretty drastic splits between clean pocket Aaron Rodgers and under pressure Aaron Rodgers, and it's actually been really good clean pocket. And the Cardinals are not going to be able to get much pressure. I think they did last week against the Bears. That speaks, I think, a little bit to Caleb and the offensive line in Chicago. I know the offensive line's not been great for the Jets this season, but I think in this spot, they're going to be able to cook a little bit. So I thought the best way to do it, the more I looked into it, just go after Garrett Wilson. Over 66.5 receiving yards. It's minus 114 on FanDuel. It's the best price in the market. The acquisition of Devontae Adams actually been good for him for a couple of reasons, and actually really good for this matchup too. Adams has mostly worked in the slot in 3 receiver sets, just kick Garrett Wilson out wide more. Really the only corner for the Cardinals that really has a pulse is Garrett Williams, who is primarily in the slot. So Wilson's going to get the easier assignments on the outside. We've seen a higher yards per route run since Adams has been there. He's maintained the same target share that he's had. He's seen at least 8 targets in all 3 games that Adams has been there. They're both eating a little bit. So it's just less of it is going to Conklin and Alan Lazard, and it's just kind of Adams and Wilson eating. So absolutely destroys this Cardinals team here. Look, he's cruised. He got 90 plus in 4 of the last 5. The time he didn't, he was 61. So he's right there. I think this is just a really nice spot for him and a pretty bad number. I think you're just getting discounts because people think that he's taking an L because of Adams, and that's just not what's been happening at all. So love this one. Love his price on FanDuel at 66.5. Connor, any thoughts? It's below the threshold, by the way.
It is, yeah. It's way under my threshold. 79. The rule of 79, it's very, very important.
Big rule.
But Gary Wilson falls well under that. I think you reasonably play over on both of them. We got some dog barking in the background as agreement here. So I mean,
those are mine. Yeah, they love it. They love the 79 rule. They love Garrett Wilson. I'm not even sure what they're actually excited about. There's so much to be excited about.
Yeah, and you know why? Because Garrett Wilson's a dog. That's why.
So it all
matches up.
He's actually 2 dogs. That's why both of them are barking. Yep.
Yeah, Joseph, 69.5 in other places. I would play that for sure. I think you also, if you get to a certain point, you start to click over that 69.5. I think longest reception is also very much in play. What's currently posted is something he's topped, I think, in 5 straight. So his average depth of target maintains. It was a little lower last week, but he's still been winning deep down the field too. So lots of different ways to get it. Fine with longest, fine with chasing it out to 69.5 if you can't get the 66.5 on FanDuel. So yeah, I think he eats for sure. All right, Connor, back to you. I think we keep the alpha train moving here. I'm in on this play as well. So I'm a +1 on Connor's play. I think this is a game that's going to kind of pop off a little bit in a number that's just not really, I think, capturing what's going on actually with this squad based off of what's been going on all season.
Yeah, no, 100%. So we're going to go with Tyreek Hill alt overs. I know that this is a little bit further down, than what Slop likes to look at. He's more of like gets to Monday when we get to Monday type of guy. We've talked about that before, but I mean, it's good to get an early. I think this could legit close at like 80 or like high 70s because FanDuel is posting 74.5 here. Tyreek Hill in 3 games with Tua, 130, 72, and 80 receiving yards. Now gets a great match we get here against the Rams. 50-point game total right now. Rams play a ton of cover 3. Tyreek Hill against cover 3 leads the team in target share, 3 yards per route run. They've also allowed like insane games already to wide receivers. So talking about 180 yards to JSN, 175 to Juwan Jennings, 130 to Marvin Harrison Jr., 121 to Jameson, 115 to Justin Jefferson. Like, I think the upside here is just you can't like understate it. It's just like so high here for a guy that like, I mean, if Tua had played all season, Tyreek's line, I think would be like 86 to 88 in this spot. And we're getting at 73, 74. So pretty good discount there. And yeah, I know you guys know that I don't really play overs that much. So I think it's kind of it's just a fun way to get exposure to a guy that could do this literally on the first play.
1,000%. I don't even have much to add. He's Tyreek Hill.
Nothing. I was like, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's Tyreek Hill. I mean, look, kind of was touching on is we had a month of Snoop Huntley and Skylar Thompson, and they're median numbers have been driven down by it, and this Rams secondary is not it. Because Tua gets the ball out so fast.
Be careful saying that, because my friend Tommy G came on the Thunderdome weeks ago and told us, everybody that was listening, that the Rams were the best team in the NFC when healthy, and I was shocked. So I get on him every week about that, but he was on this morning again and talking the same shit again. I'm just like, this is insane. So we might have to go back and find out what Tommy's like looking at, maybe find out what he's smoking. I don't know, but
was he hanging out with the lizard people a little too much?
Dude, I don't know. I'm still like, I was like, what? Like, wait, what did you just say, Tommy? You know what I mean? Like, did you just say that? So, yeah, we'll see this weekend though. And this is the perfect bet for me because of that. Because now I get to have something. I get to rub it in Tommy's face.
Tommy is legit all time, dude. I mean, that guy is like legit a legend in the content, like betting, grifting. I don't know, like right wing conspiracy.
Dude,
like
he does it all, bro. He does it all.
If you want to go down a rabbit hole, just search his name and start looking through some of the wild shit that he's tweeted, that he's done. I mean, this guy is an absolute legend.
Go 2020 Tommy G was my favorite. Well, actually, 2016 Tommy G was probably my favorite. Like, that was when it got like, whoa. And then it went into 2020 Tommy G, which got his Twitter account suspended.
Right.
That was very good Tommy G, though. Don't get me wrong. It was vintage Tommy G, because now he's back on the sports side of stuff. But yeah, every time I talk Rams, all I can hear is him saying I was just like, wait, did you just say they're the best team in the NFC right now? I was like, okay. But he had the caveat. He did a smart thing. He said when healthy, because then, like, when are they healthy? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
is there an NFL team that's healthy? Yeah, right. So that was smart on his part. But yeah, let's go with Tyreek Hill. That's beautiful. Beautiful play.
Tommy does know that when the offense steps off the field, the defense steps on the field, and that's actually part of the team.
Yeah, in his defense, they got to win guy. If they win 41-40, they still won. So I'll give him credit there.
Yeah,
that is how
that would help us. I just don't want him to be right in this situation, though. So if the Rams Tyreek goes off, then he's kind of still right.
That's true. They've been doing a great job getting pressure this season, but I think part of the appeal here is that Tua gets the ball out so fast. Again, like leads the league in time to throw, regardless of clean or pressured. So that's just kind of it. Like, you can kind of hide the back half of the defense if you get a ton of pressure. And I think Tua does a great job at kind of mitigating that here. So yeah, absolutely love this play. Anytime that Tyreek is sub 80, you have to almost like really convince yourself to not play that. Just, the guy just historically just pops off. I mean, and I like this look here, Patrick, in the chat, like alt longest. I'm guessing that's probably Caesars.
Yeah.
50 plus.
That is good. Who put that in there? What's his name? Patrick?
Yeah.
Nice work, Patrick.
I always wonder why does Patrick
on this Millie?
Profile
these are the guys we need, dude.
Yeah, I like that.
That's good. We're back at Caesars now. God damn it.
Yeah, we're on Caesars. I think Caesars just the way. I feel like we could even almost like just try and maybe win $100,000 before we win $1 million this week. But we
crawl before you walk. I like it.
Or maybe $500,000. But
or
$1 million,
just do that 10 times as much. We'll win $1 million.
Yeah, that's the
same bet. Same bet. Just 10 times as much.
We can do that. We just bet $5. What if we just bet $50?
Done. See what I'm saying? That's just how math works, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just math working out for math people.
Easy.
Tracks for me. Let's keep the Alpha train rolling, Slop. What else you got for us?
This is probably the greatest bet I've ever seen in my life. And in my defense, I didn't see it before. I just talked about the Kittle one. I just saw it now.
Just saw it.
So let's go with the Stroud boys. I really think Nico Collins is going to play. I saw a video of him today with a helmet on at practice. They designated him back from whatever list he was on, and he was dancing. So, and the moves he was doing wasn't some bullshit dance moves. It was like they were real moves. Like, I can't even do it. So, I think he's back. And if that is the case, Stroud is going at least 275. All right, 270 plus 270 plus 300 at DraftKings right now for 275 plus. That's if you're soft. If you're not soft and you're a real man or a woman, you would go 300 plus 600 at DraftKings. There is no chance he throws for less than 300 yards. With Nico back, they got to win. It's the Lions. Nobody gives it up like the Detroit Lions in the past game. 0 people. There's no team in the NFL, but I mean, maybe besides the Ravens, but they're right there with them. Anybody that literally plays the Lions could set a record that day. Anyone, like literally anybody. So we're talking CJ Stroud. He's got Nico Collins back. Maybe John Mechie shows his face a little bit. That would be fun after losing all my money on him on Halloween. And Tank Dell is around. I mean, dude, like he's got guys like the Stroud boys. They're gonna do 300 plus. It's not the plus 600 guys. Like seriously, is it plus 600 for 300? Like he's done that a million times, dude.
Yeah, hard to argue against the Stroud boys right now. It's been a hot week.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Trump just won the election. Like if they got the Stroud boys got a lot going for them right now. So they're hot. They're hot on the streets. And J-Mo's back.
Yeah.
So the Lions
Very in the lead.
Put points on them. Next thing you know, we got a little baby shootout going on. 300 is not even weird because like everybody's getting 300. You know, like Goff has it too. It's just like last night, pretty much, except on Sunday night.
Yeah,
that's the only difference.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta wait for. You want to wait for the Nico news? Do you have any?
No, he's back.
You at all?
He's back, dude. There's a video of him dancing. That's
he was
all.
Dancing.
That's
and
all
you couldn't do the dance move.
Enough. He's back.
Yeah.
No, but here, in all seriousness, I didn't think he was going to play because like he didn't practice yesterday or the day before, and he was coming back from a list. So you would think they were just gonna like he would definitely practice, right, if he was going to play, and then all of a sudden he didn't. So it's like, all right, well that sucks. But then, like I said, helmet on, dancing at practice, we're good. He's all set.
I don't want to like rain on the Stroud boys parade over here, but I'm pretty sure Nico Collins is not playing.
He is playing. No, he was dancing, dude.
Slop, check FSM every once in a while. I think there was some.
I had Twitter today, 2:00. He was dancing on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not for sure. Obviously, it's not my information, but you know, the word on the street is that he's not playing.
Hold on.
But that being said, he could still get there because I think the Lions are going to cook. You know, they're gonna score plenty. Stroud will throw. Stroud could throw for 300 with anyone back there. Again, the Lions secondary is not good. So, yeah.
There was all right. Seth Payne, who is a very trusted person in the media. I don't follow him, but I'm following him now. Extremely trusted. I'm no medical expert, but Nico Collins. Oh shit, they're calling me. Nico Collins is already dancing in the simplest. I don't think it's a simple dance move. Dance is 300% better than a fully healthy and moderately buzzed Seth Payne. That's him. That's Nico Collins today at practice dancing.
Wow.
Oh, you can do that move.
Houston Texans 3 hours ago. Nico Collins, the one I'm talking about, that Nico, same Nico, has been designated for return to practice, and we have made another roster move. Like they didn't even say the other guy's name. They're like, yeah, some other guys. He's coming back too. And there's a picture of him. Look at that picture.
I saw that too.
I think he's playing. Even here, there's the beauty of it. Even if he doesn't play, it's the Lions, dude. 300 plus.
Exactly. Yep.
No doubt.
Still outs, no matter what. There's still outs to get
No
there.
doubt.
His line's so low. Like I thought, like, oh, maybe I'll be able to get an under if Nico's not playing. I was like, oh, it'll probably be like 250, 245. Nah, 229. I'm not playing an under on CJ Stroud at 229 against the Lions. I mean, come on.
NFL rumors. You know this has to be legit.
Oh no, NFL Rums. No? Is it NFL Rums?
NFL rumors. Rums. Yeah. Yep. You know that's legit.
That guy might be the worst. That guy's like the amount of times that one of my idiot friends sends me a text with like a rumor. Like, is this true? And I'm like, no, this guy just made this up. Like, this is not true.
BR Gridiron. Nico Collins back.
Oh,
same.
Dude, he's
move.
back, dude. He's practicing on a Friday. This guy's back, dude. They were slow playing the Lions, dude.
You're right. Maybe they were lying to us. It was like a hoax, that they were telling us. Dude, like,
all right. So here's the other part. This morning on whatchamacallit on the Thunderdome, I gave out Tank Dell 6+ receptions because I did not think Nico Collins was playing. Put it that way. Saw the video of him dancing. I now think he's playing. He has to be playing. There's no way he's not playing. He's at practice today, got designated for return, and he's dancing. I mean, but those are the three things that have to happen, and he's doing all three of them.
And look, let's not pretend this is a Nico Collins bet. This is a CJ Stroud bet.
Yeah, but I kind of want Nico in there.
I was trying to help you out, buddy. I was trying to help you out.
I'm with you. No, but CJ Stroud throws for 300 plus, no doubt. If you want to get soft, do 250. That's fine too. Plus 152. Just throw a unit and a half in your pocket. No big deal. Just fun stuff.
We got the chat is saying he's 100,000% playing, no doubt, from Will Carey. Patrick said side bet that he's not playing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to bet, but yeah, we could do that. Too much rum for Slop. And then
who said he's not playing?
I mean, I can tell you after. I'm not going to expose anyone on here,
okay.
But, they've been nails so far with everything else Texans related. So
I just think it's real weird that the guy's at practice dancing and he ain't playing.
Look, I hope you're right.
Weird.
Because the moment that he's announced in, this line's going to jump 20 yards. So maybe not 20, but at least 15.
Yeah, you're just early.
All right, well, then here's what you do. You take Stroud, the passing yards over right now, and then I guess grab Tank Dell too. That way you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they announce he's out, you got the Tank Dell side. When announce he's in, you got the Stroud side, and all of it can hit.
Love it.
Easy. I'm going to keep the alpha train rolling here. You can, again, apologies, Slop, for another Monday night bet, but you can drill this in.
Christ, dude. There's a lot of games on Sunday. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I just look at the best bets. Trying to find the best bets. I don't worry about what day it is, I don't know why Cooper Kupp is 63.5 receiving yards. Cooper Kupp.
That's low.
63.5 on FanDuel, minus 114. There's some 65.5s out there. Some other places, Caesars, Prop Builder. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. He had 11 catches on 14 targets last game. I don't really understand this line whatsoever against the Dolphins here. And part of it is, again, I think it's one of these scenarios where the game environment is something where there's some ceiling here. These two teams can push each other and make this a game in the fourth quarter. Both passing offenses having to be aggressive. 63.5, super duper low. So yeah, I mean, Miami's also got injuries in the secondary. They have to move Jalen Ramsey in the slot a little bit. Been really good in the outside and the perimeter this year. Not so much in the slot. Just a bigger bodied guy. I just feel like Cooper Kupp can cook him in the slot for sure. If they get Cater Kua back or whatever, he'll cook him too. But I think it doesn't really matter. 63.5 for a guy who has a legitimate path to 10, 12 targets every time he plays. So absolutely love the 63.5, too soft, and alts are in play. Same game parlay with Tyreek, whatever you want to do here. I think Monday night's going to cook. So sorry, Slop. I'm sure you'll have a little bit left, meat on the bone left for Monday same game parlays or whatnot. If we didn't absolutely just destroy your best bets, but those are too low. Those lines are too low.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I thank you guys for making my SGP for me. I got two legs right now. Done.
I understand it. Like Miami secondary is not something that we should be avoiding. I just don't understand where this is originated from. Like, again, Cooper Kupp south of 70 is just, I don't know, smash. So let's see where our alt legs are for Cooper Kupp, because we're probably going to have some of that in our
what are you feeling for the alts on Cooper Kupp? Receptions? You can do all receptions, which is good. Or do you like yards better?
I don't mind all. I mean, 8+ receptions. I mean, you got to start to, you're not even getting you're barely getting a 2-to-1 on 8 receptions, which is fine. But like receiving yards,
11 last game.
Yeah, 330 on FanDuel to get 100 yards. I mean, he did it last week. He's done it 2 out of the 4 games he's played this year. Like, I don't know, it's Cooper Kupp. I remember after week 1, it was like, oh man, Cooper Kupp, wide receiver 1. Everyone thought he was fully back. Ends up getting dinged up a little bit, but comes back. He's back after a week. Last week, fully back, cooking. So I mean, I think this is a spot where we could have similar play volume where the Dolphins are pushing them too. So yeah, I don't know, 330 to get 100 is pretty nuts.
You know what I love? I agree with all that. You know what I love this week? and I don't know why we haven't talked about it. You know who's back in our lives after a drug
Nico.
suspension?
Oh,
Jameson.
oh yeah. Oh, he's
Yeah.
back.
Slot mentioned it. We buried the lead.
37.5. Like, I don't know if I really want to play that, but Dan Campbell is like, he's been in all the meetings. Like, we're just going to throw him back out there. So,
Yeah, he's fine.
alts, I mean, if you're not playing Jameson alts, like, I don't know what you're doing. I'm just going to play some just for fun, but I love it. I mean, I just think like he's a big play threat all the time. You've seen a ton of target share. He was going through the full experience, a couple zeros, a couple of pop weeks, but that's what you want, all or nothing.
No, it keeps it low. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You don't want him going 60 plus every week. But no, he's definitely getting, I'd say, something on the first drive. I mean, come on, you don't get suspended for, I think, what was it, guns, drugs, and gambling. I think he's been suspended for all three of those things now. So I mean, this guy, he hit the trifecta already. They haven't cut him yet. That means he's good. That's the only way you stay on the roster is if you are nasty. And
Jameson Williams, a Stroud boy. I mean, that's the question.
He should get traded. Yeah, he should trade fit in.
Oh man,
90 plus 9-1.
I mean, that's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you can get suspended for. Like, he's pretty much done it all at this point.
Deflategate?
Like fighting isn't like,
getting a fight.
Punch your coach, your commissioner, or something like that would be,
Well, I mean, off the field. Yeah, I guess you could do that off the field too. Yeah. I mean, for off the field stuff, he's basically just run the gauntlet. I mean, he's pretty much done it all. And he's young still, too. I mean, he's got time.
He's got time. He could punch
he
someone.
can figure some more shit out.
2-3 years. Yeah. Easily.
Like, only got 2 games this time, though. You know what I mean? Like, let's not,
Yeah. I didn't even know he was gone. I'm not going to lie. I blinked and he's back.
I don't think he did it. Like, I don't know what he got in trouble for. I don't think he did it.
I agree. Steven said negatively correlated JMO. I think the issue is that it's probably gonna be 2.5 receptions this week. So
as of now, FanDuel does not have receptions up.
Exactly. But if it's 3.5, definitely agree. If it's 2.5, I think it's just a little bit sweaty because I think he's probably gonna see 4 or 5 targets. So yeah. Stuff.
Great price on I think another one of our like new negatively correlated, uncorrelated kings is Addison in Minnesota. Jordan Addison under 3.5, 50 plus. It's like 11-1 on FanDuel. Just that game state, just with Jacksonville not being able to really like push. Now you got Hawk back. There's just way more outs for him to comfortably come under 3.5 receptions, and then there's ADOT's 20 plus. So for him to get 40 plus, 50 plus, he's kind of first team All-American, uncorrelated the guy for moving forward now that Hawk's back, I think. So yeah, good stuff there. All right, guys. You guys got anything else? Anything else we want to cook up, or we're gonna start getting into building some millionaire?
Yeah, I mean, I've been building this like parlay here just on the side, just for fun. While we're going, I ripped 6 quick legs. Figured that you guys wouldn't object, because we just talked about all these guys. George Kittle, 100 plus.
Yep.
That's plus 420. We got Garrett Wilson, 100 plus 280. James Williams, 70 plus 330. And then a little, actually, hold on here. I got 5 legs. Do we want Cooper Kupp 100 yards or 10 receptions? Probably 100 yards, right?
100 yards.
Okay. So Cooper Kupp 100 yards, Tyreek Hill 120 yards, both those plus 330, plus 360. And then that's it. So we're already at 152 to 1, I think. No, we're 1,052 to 1. Yeah, we're on a good spot.
We need Malik Neighbors.
Oh, yeah. Malik Neighbors this week. I mean, could see like 15 targets again.
Yeah, no Slayton. Carolina, just absolutely dominant performance incoming. I mean, I might just play his normal prop straight up too, because it's just like mid 70s is below the threshold, Connor.
And they're in Germany, right? Or where?
Yeah, he's never not had a good game in Germany.
Nope. I heard he dominates Germans.
Oh man. All right, well, I'm trying to load it here. Caesars is being real slow for some reason. Of course, right as we're building the parlay, they know that we're cooking over here. So.
Yeah, they know. They're watching.
So they got that Texans game shut down too.
Patrick calling out George Pickens' longest reception. 25.5. A little bit higher. It's been like 21, 22. But, decent spot. I think the Commanders' secondary has been better than we thought, but still without Lattimore this week, so I do not hate Pickens' longest, considering he gets multiple 30, 35-yard targets every week. So yeah, don't mind that one at all. It was on my list. I balked a little bit at 25.5, but I think it's probably still in play. Brian, TJ Watt over a quarter sack, minus 115. I mean, he's really good. He's rarely ever lined right there. Got a shout out to Jaden Daniels, not taking sacks, considering how much we thought he would when he came in. So again, just probably bet on talent for a guy that's rarely ever priced at a quarter for minus 115. Don't hate it. Matchup though, not great on paper, but Watt is your massive favorite for defensive player of the year for a reason. So what do we want to do with neighbors here, Connor? What'd you get?
I mean, 100 plus is like plus 210. We could keep going higher than that. I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought we'd get more than 2-1, but I mean,
we should be getting more than 2-1.
But he's Malik Neighbors. He's awesome.
You guys want to hit up any of those Saints? Did they just fire that coach?
Yeah, okay. A little dead cat bounce.
Mm-hmm.
He's like Mason Tipton guy or a Jawan Johnson guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, think about any time you've ever worked somewhere and like your boss that you didn't like got fired. Dude, the next day that your work, I bet you were the most productive you've ever, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's happy. Yeah. They're skipping along and shit, dude. Like, I bet you they're a well-oiled machine. And it's perfect, too, because Olave's not going to play, and obviously Shaheed. So, like, who? You know what I mean? Somebody's got to do something.
I don't hate it. It's just where do you go with it? Because the team is.
That's the only problem. Like, Bub, I mean, he's got a great name. So that immediately puts him in, but I don't know. I think the Tipton guy, they just targeted him like crazy a couple weeks ago, like at the end of the game. It's like, I'm trying to, I had someone that day, Moreau, and they kind of look alike, not a lot alike, but a little bit. And I was like, oh, is that Moreau? I was like, no, it's not. It's Tipton. It's like, what? Why? You know, why they keep firing this guy? So he caught a lot of them. Or just go straight up Jawan Johnson. I got him 35 plus at like plus 135.
Yeah, a good call by Joe in the chat. Yeah, 40 plus 155. He's fast. I know that. I know like they like to give him some like, a couple deep targets since his snap rates kind of spiked a little bit. No Olave, obviously. So yeah, I mean, Falcons zone is something you can attack for sure. I would love to know what's going on with Drake London because Mooney is in a really nice spot against, again, on the other side, that Saints secondary is beat up.
Yeah.
Mooney got fed last game when Drake London went out. So like Mooney longest, if again, we have to find.
My problem with anybody catching balls though for Atlanta is you could just run on the Saints. And it's like that's whenever you see him just like feeding Bijan and just ripping off long run. You know what I mean? It's like that could happen. I'm not saying it's gonna, but those are tough to watch. You know what I mean? When your receiver is so perfectly set up, but then they just don't really fully utilize it because they don't have to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
But one thing I think is that the Saints get beat no matter what. Like I think they're going to play this game from behind the whole time. Carr's probably pissed off from getting just assaulted by Thomas on Twitter. You see that? Michael Thomas is like, God damn. Man.
Yeah, that's rough.
Letting it all out.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I had a great time watching that whole thing happen. That was funny. But no, I mean, I don't know. What about Jawan Johnson? It's not that crazy to think he gets 50 yards for us in a beatdown.
It's a good player.
All right, Jawan Johnson 50 plus is plus 285. When was the last time Jawan Johnson had 50 yards? Like last season?
I think so.
He had that one like week 17 game. He had 48 yards 2 weeks ago and 48 yards October 13th, like 4 weeks ago.
He's right there. The only thing holding him back was Dennis Allen.
You're right. It was all
people said that.
And Chris Olave. And Shaheed. So now that all three of those guys are gone, he can finally live up to his potential.
Yeah, this is perfect. So in 59 career games, he has 50 yards 3 times. But, there's no better time than that. He's done it.
He's due. Yeah, he's due.
Yeah.
We should be getting way more than 280 for that. The books know something. That should be plus 500.
Exactly. So we're
all
in.
He's never done it except for the times he did it.
And we have to put that in there now. We're at $10 to win 180 grand right now. So we're in a good spot on these legs. We basically need probably like 1 or 2 more.
Okay, not bad.
What are we thinking?
So I mean, we missed the number. I think we're going to probably do something with it during the show if it didn't get cooked
Oh,
out. But
yeah.
like Khalil Shakir is in a insane spot. Absolutely dominant target share against zone. You have injuries on the other side as well. Unfortunately, got cooked out before in the last couple hours, but it's a leg that we could put in there somehow, right? Where 7-8 receptions, or I don't know what you think on
Yeah.
yards.
The alts are ugly. I'm not going to lie.
Tommy G's on that guy.
Is he?
Mhm.
I mean, now I kind of want to play it. Tommy
Yeah.
G's in. I mean, we were in it on it before, but it was like 55, 56. It's like
Yeah.
63 now. Alts are 100 plus is plus 300 only.
Jesus.
I thought it was going to be like, I mean, he's being priced like
Yeah,
not
like
Malik
he does it
Neighbors,
all
but
the time.
yeah, like he's like just a 100 plus merchant, but I don't know. I mean, 90 plus is plus 210. Like, I think he's going to pop off, but like we are getting no value, which is fine. We don't always have to get value, but we're not getting any value.
No. Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, I liked 5.5 receptions at plus money before things got cooked out there, just because I have to worry about him catching a 3-yard pass and falling down, because sometimes his ADOT is like uncomfortably low
So
sometimes.
low. Yeah.
But chasing the yards up high it's not a guy I want to get to 100 plus on for sure.
No.
Yeah.
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 What about JMO?
Yeah, I added
He's in
him
there.
already.
Oh, he's in.
70.
Okay.
Yeah, 70 plus for JMO.
That's happening.
Any of the Bears guys like Odunze, I think could be good.
There's too many of them.
Yeah, but like you saw DJ Moore, he's got the attitude issues, walked off the field mid game. And then who else? Keenan Allen just
because of
sucks.
that. Remember last year he was talking shit, and then literally like Justin Fields threw every pass he threw that night to him. It was a Thursday night. Remember that?
Yep.
What if that happens?
Commanders. Yeah, I remember that game. He went nuts.
I mean, his prop is 46 yards. One of these guys is probably gonna have like 100 yards. Fat Keenan just sucks. I think Keenan Allen's just done. Like his career is probably over.
He's better. He's more of a mentor at this point.
Yeah, like I think we just pick one of the other guys, and I think one of them to have like 70 yards is pretty solid look. If you guys aren't in on that, we can go somewhere else with it.
How in bed are the Bears with Moore?
They just extended him.
They extended him.
Very much in bed.
I mean, there was some rumblings that he requested a trade like immediately, like after last week. Obviously, he did not get traded before the trade deadline. I don't think that they probably just told him to fuck off. But like,
or they said, you know what, dude, 15 targets next week. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Yeah. Or they say 15 plus targets after all that. Rumors are that he hates Caleb Williams, and that's not surprising considering every interaction we've seen with them basically the entire time. We're looking at 70 plus is plus 230, 80 plus yards is plus 340. I mean, that's like nothing. I mean, 80 yards for DJ Moore is like really light. This Pats defense is not very good at this point, given what they have.
It's true. Oh, that's maybe what we need to do. Drake May, 50 yards rushing.
Ooh.
He had 95 last week.
Oh my God.
That's fun. That is fun. Do you see today though? They're like, we're not going to design a single run for him.
They haven't been designing runs for him.
I think you take, I'm not gonna say the word under, but like I think you see him run for 95, and you're just like, hey, he like don't ever let that happen again, type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he ran like 8 times.
Yeah, it's like, buddy, that's not it.
The problem is that the Patriots' offensive line is so bad. So you want to tell him that he can't run, you're just make him sit there and get sacked, or is he just going to scramble and run 7-8 yards?
Yeah, and then run. Yeah.
At least according to PFF's tracking, none of his runs have been by design.
Then that's okay. Yeah, then he's just running for his life for 90-something. I guess you could take it until they get a new offensive line.
Yep, which will be a couple of years probably.
It's not going to be today. So
yeah. I played over 25.5. I thought it was too soft to open, but
I like it. I added it in there. 50 plus rushing yards. 50 plus is not very much for plus 285. Bears are going to get pressure, so like,
Montez Sweat's playing.
Yeah. We'll see.
And Bears are 10th in pressure rate in the season, surprisingly. Like they're not an awesome unit, but they're above average. So
we could do, it's like 12. No, it's like $15 to win $1 million right now. So we could either add another leg and scale down cost, or just win $1 million on $15.
That's fine. I got $15 in across a couple accounts.
Instead of across a couple of accounts. That's good. Instead of forcing anything, just pony up a couple extra dollars here. So
take what they're giving us.
Just to run through it here again, real quick. Caesar's not even letting me bet this, which is wild. Accept change, place bet.
Oh, they know.
No, we're good. Okay, we're in. All right. So Kittle 100+, Garrett Wilson 100+, Juwan Johnson and Drake May 50+, Jameson 70+, Malik Neighbors 100+, and then wrapping it up on Monday night, Cup 100+, Tyreek Hill 120+. Easy game, $15 to $1 million.
Oh man, you're gonna get all day Monday and know that you're gonna hit $1 million. Because all you need to do is have Tyreek and Cooper Kupp do what they do all the time.
Nah, I wouldn't go to work.
That's gonna feel so good.
Stay home.
I'm gonna golf Friday or Monday.
Just wait. Yeah, just wait. You're about to be.
I'm gonna get a membership at Medina or something that's really expensive because I know I'm gonna be able to pay for it later.
Good. Yeah, they're good for it.
Yeah, you guys take credit.
Show them your ticket.
Yeah, show them. Yeah,
they'll understand.
Screenshot.
Are there any Austin Eckler props again this week yet or no? Brian Robinson just got ruled out again. Which, by the way, shout out to Jake again. He was sending us all those messages, and I got rich off Austin Eckler overs last week, so that was great.
Yeah.
That was like 2 minutes timeline there though, so I couldn't release it. But it was great.
It just looks like touchdown props is all I see.
Yeah, I mean Eckler doesn't really score that many touchdowns.
Yeah, Nico's on the injury report. He's questionable now.
Is that an upgrade or a downgrade?
I feel like it's an upgrade. I mean, he was out.
So Slop, when Nico Collins doesn't play, what do we want to bet on this?
I'd go 250 at that point, but I mean,
how about this?
I bet if you wait until he's actually ruled out, you know what I mean? Because I bet you that number. I don't know if I don't know how much it's going to move because of him.
I'll stake your Millie parlay next week if he plays. How about that?
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, dude, he's definitely playing, dude. Again, he was dancing. I mean, we saw the man dancing.
Yeah,
that's all you need to know. And like I said, he did practice. He practiced today, limited. They said, but again, he was dancing. So that's full to me, and questionable. That's a good thing because Will Anderson's out. They're slow playing these guys, dude. I'm telling you.
Hope you're right. Would love to bet on some Nico props.
Dude, he's going to go up. I think he's fully healthy. That's what people are saying.
I'm limited and questionable.
He was fine last week.
I hope you're right. Again, I want to bet on some Nico props. The world's a better place when Nico Collins is playing football.
Oh yeah, dude. But yeah, no, everybody was saying he was healthy. He was ready to go last week. They were saying he was fine. He could run, all that stuff, and then he just didn't practice. And it was like, ooh, well, something's up, you know what I mean? But now, I mean, like I said, he's at practice today, he's got a helmet on, he's dancing. People are happy, dude. Nico's back. It's the Lions.
Football his whole life. Like how much do you need to practice?
Been waiting for this day for his entire life.
Yeah, I like it. And, we'll have that little window too between the end of the late Sunday games and before the Sunday night one kicks off. So, even if you missed it a little bit, he bounces back, you can see and react to the news because, you never know what happens because we get, we get the Nico news. Maybe it's a Schefter bomb on Saturday night, Sunday morning, but you'll have a little bit of window to get in on.
Good one.
It's going to be a good one.
I'm just going to sit in my room and just wait.
You get your own room?
Yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
You don't have any roommates?
Well, I mean, my room, your house.
That's your wife is like, go to your okay, go. Yeah,
exactly. There's it's actually I share it with the dogs. It's actually called the dogs room, but I'm allowed in there too.
Designated spot for bets, sweating of bets and football.
I just kind of hang out in there and just wait for stuff.
Nice.
Like Nico news.
Amazing.
Good place to be. All right, gents. So 15 to win the million, Connor. Not bad. You're gonna tweet that out. 4 for 4 bets on Twitter.
100%. Yeah, I'll tweet out right now.
Love it. Man, it feels good. 15, maybe that's the play. We just bump up the price a little bit, cut back on some legs.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 8 legs. 8 legs is not that much. We bet on a bunch of good players. I mean, that's how
good players to do things they do.
We bet on a bunch of good players. But hey, I'm not going to talk shit on Juwan if he wins this milli. So
Yeah, feels right. All right, everyone. Take advantage of the rebet deal that we talked about at the top. Download the rebet app. Use promo code HighSlop. Get into HighSlop's Dub Club. Dude's printing NBA, right? Yeah, you get only NFL once a week, but you want winners every day.
Every day.
That sounds fun. You can get that in the Slops Dub Club. So check that out. Download rebet. Promo code HighSlop. You're also going to get a free month of 4for4. Again, access to our betting subscription, which gets you access to everything on the site. Again, the Discord, get all the plays that we push out to all the other stuff that we're doing. Just insane deal. Check it out. Again, if you have questions, let us know. Promo code HighSlop when you download rebet. Good stuff as always. Appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, all those things before you take off. We will be back richer next week to do it all again. For Connor and Slop, I'm Ryan. We'll see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.